Hey, what's up, everybody? I just wanted to get on here. I've been getting a lot of questions about my channel. People ask me about the giveaway, my build. So I thought I'd get on here and clear a few things up. Okay, so my build is in Bakersfield. It's getting handled by a guy named Hugo. He's doing all my reinforcements, my rechroming, my polishing. I'm getting everything regolded. I am changing the car up a little bit. I've been trying to keep it a little bit secret, but I thought, hell, why not just tell everybody it's not that big of a secret? I'm keeping the same yellow, but I will be adding a little bit of heavy gold pearl. That's getting handled by Empire Customs. If you guys want to reach out to them, they're really good at paint and body. And Hugo, you guys could reach out to me on my Instagram, which is Long Beach underscore Lloyd. Um, I can get you in contact with those guys if you guys need reinforcements on frames, new frames, such whatever you need. Honey Bear, what's up? I actually have my reading glasses on today so I could respond to whatever questions come through. Feeling warm and fuzzy in anticipation. You as I as well. I'm also feeling a little bit of withdrawal. I have to say, not having my car hasn't been super enjoyable for me because usually when I'm bored, I jump in, take a ride around Long Beach. I'm feeling great. Go down to the beach, smoke a little, maybe sip a beer too, and just absorb the environment. That's one of my favorite things to do about living in Long Beach and not having my car. It does make it hard for me to enjoy like I used to enjoy it because as long as I've lived in Long Beach, I've always had a car. So as far as my podcast goes, everybody's wondering when I'm going to come back to it. So I had a little issue. I had guys filming for me, and things weren't quite working out. They got busy, other projects. I still need somebody that has some time to develop and actually stay with me and get all this going. Um, is there any problems on sound? Everybody can hear everything okay? This is the first time I've done it on the computer. Thanks, Brian. I'm glad to be back. Putting in a new water pump. Been there, done that. Eagle River, how you doing? Uh, You need to pick up your car. Yeah, when you come over from Germany, if I have my car, I'll take you cruising. No problem, Valdemir. That would be my pleasure. But let's see, where was I at? Okay, so on the podcast, I'd quit a while, having problems with the filmer. I went and bought all my own equipment. So anybody that is a filmer, feel free to DM me on Instagram, which is Long Beach underscore Lloyd. I'm looking for somebody to work with again and get it started. There's a lot of opportunities. You get to be around a lot of different people, and I would have to say if I was a filmer, I would jump in with me. Now, the money's not great right off because we're going to be starting right over, but I'm not a greedy person. I'm going to make sure everyone eats. So feel free to reach out to me, but have the time to put into it because I need to get it all done. Let's see, what else do I have on here? What I've been up to lately, not a whole lot. I've been working on my house, doing a lot of family stuff, trying to hustle. As you guys know, the price of groceries got out of our price range. It's a lot more. It's usually double to go to the grocery store now. That made a big difference on me. I know on Instagram, everybody sees, what they want to see. They probably think I'm out here bathing in champagne and eating caviar with all my breakfast, but that's so far from the truth. I'm just hustling just like you guys. I'm also putting money away for the build because that's costing quite a bit. So, speaking about the build, I am still doing the giveaway, but the giveaway is only and if I hit 100K subscribers. I know it's a long shot, but if I ever do, I'm giving it away. It's plain and simple. I'm rebuilding this car. I went from a street car. When I first got the car, it was plain. I built it back respectable to the Tupac video, all original, but with Dayton's and the yellow top. I didn't enjoy it. I drove around. Kids were asking me to hit the switch. Other people were. If there's no switches in an Impala for me, it's just not that fun. I just don't enjoy it. I can't enjoy a stock ride. So I brought it back. I did all the different stuff, which basically turned it into the street car that you guys know. And over the 5 years, I've torn it up a bit. I haven't taken it easy on it as I probably should have, but I didn't get the car for that. And you only live once. So I broke the frame. The frame had been broken in probably 4 or 5 different places. Not as bad as this last break. Stuff I was able to weld and repair and get back and enjoying. But I knew eventually I was going to have to put a full frame on it. So when I found out that I completely tore the frame, I mean, this thing was peeled like a banana. It was so bad I didn't even want to take a picture of it and share it. I probably should have. It would have went viral how bad it was. But I got a hold of Hugo and decided to put a new fully wrapped frame on there. I'm upgrading my setup. I'm probably going to do 10 to 14 batteries. I'm not going to give you guys the exact number because I want to be able to bang on a few of you. Um, I will be coming for everybody that has a nice car. I want to hop everybody, friends, anybody that I have a lot of respect for. Uh, just to show off my car when it's done, have a good time with it. So basically, it's going to come out full show car, but a full show car that I'm going to drive on the streets. I'm going to put in shows. I'm going to hop. I'm going to do all that other stuff. But, nothing's changing other than the car is going to be built a lot better and the way I should have went the first time. The If we ever hit the 100K subscribers, that's the car you're getting. And for me, it's beneficial. It's not like I'm just giving away my car. Obviously, you make money throughout the time. I mean, that's not a secret or anything I was ever trying to hide. I never gave a deadline. I always said when and if I hit 100K subscribers. When Instagram took down my stuff, it did put a damper on things. I wasn't allowed to do anything for like 9 months. What could I do about it? Now I have all my tools back. The car is going to come back. Once I had it off the frame, it just didn't make sense just to put the body back on the frame because if you know the car, it had nicks and chips. The car had been painted since the Tupac to Live and Die in LA video. So I thought it would be best just now that it was off, instead of putting it back on, then taking it off and doing it all over again, to go ahead with the full rotisserie. And Empire Customs is the one that's handling that. We blew it down. You can look on my Instagram. We blew it all the way down to pure metal. There was no Bondo on the car. I mean, the thing's absolutely gorgeous. It's just time to put a full frame on it. It's time to put a new color on it. It's been painted for a long time, and it was a single stage paint. It was Corvette yellow. It was nothing special. It just, I tried to make it look as special as I possibly could. Let's get to some of these questions. Yes, that sounds great. Your gunshot. I don't know about that. What up, G? I'm new. I love lowriders. Thanks, man. Welcome to check out my page. You can hit up my Instagram and DM me. It's Long Beach _Lloyd. If I can help you in any kind of way, I am Griff. I want your car. Well, if you stay subscribed, and for the people that stayed loyal, there was a few hundred people that have actually stayed loyal. I'm going to do something special for you guys. Don't worry, though. You will not go unrecognized. Uh, Once I got my tools back, I saw some people had stayed, and I look forward to doing something special for you guys. I wrote down a few things just because I had been asked questions lately and I wanted to make sure that I reached everything. Okay. So before I explain anything to you, a lot of people think, oh, you're getting rich off these apps. It's not the case. Instagram takes 30% off the tops. So you're only getting 60%. Plus, it's capital gains. So when you pay your taxes, there's another 30% tax on there. So you only walk away with 40% of whatever you make anyway. So it's not like anyone's getting rich. And if you don't believe me, you can look into it. You can ask other people that also do the same thing with Instagram, and they'll confirm. There's nothing to be uh, hidden or anything like that. I haven't ever scammed anybody out of a single dollar. I don't need it. I mean, I'm just trying to do this for something fun. I thought it'd be something cool. I thought about it one night and I'm trying to stick with it. So it's not over. We're going to keep going with it. And I hope you guys, somebody ends up with it. Now, I've been getting asked about my club a lot. We're spreading all over. We're in Texas, Florida, and in Florida we have a Tampa chapter, a Miami chapter. We're in Texas. We have a few chapters throughout Texas. We have Colorado. We just had our guy Sly move to Spain, and then we have some people in UK and a couple other spots. We're building. And to me, uh, I wanted to start my own club because I didn't quite agree with all the different rules of other clubs. So I wanted to create my own. Nobody's more important in this club than me. I'm not to me. Like the president isn't any more important than somebody that's in the club and their child's in the club. We're all equally important. We all have equal input. Um, I don't put a lot of mandatory rules on my guys. It's just a good club, a club that you can be in and still live your life. If you can't make it because you have family stuff, that's fine. Nobody's coming to pick up your car. You don't have to go. Nobody's going to hold it against you. Luckily for me, my guys like to ride. So most of the time, everybody's there. Not me lately because I haven't had a car. But let's see what else. If I missed any of these other questions that I was asked, I just wanted to get on here and try to get as many as I could answered. Um, Let's see. As far as the club, yeah, so we're spreading. And to me, it's never been about the car. It's always about the person. I would rather have a good person with a car that isn't as great and they're upgrading than a guy with a really badass car that isn't a very decent person. To me, it's more about the relationship, how we get along, how you get along with the club. It's it's a small prospecting stage, and if you are interested in joining the club or starting a chapter in your area, just hit me up. We can talk about it. We can make it happen. We're not recruiting. We don't care to get any bigger. I'm happy with the boys that I do have, but I do get a lot of people reaching out to me, and always feel welcome. If you have any questions, you get a new car, I don't want you to think like, oh, this guy's got these followers. I am no different than anyone else. I just have a cool car, nothing special. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. I'll give you plugs on parts. Anything that I've learned from the game that I could give you that could save you a couple of dollars, I'd be more than happy to do it. But I hope I covered everybody's questions. I wanted to get on here. I'll try to get a little bit more professional with it again. And if you guys know anybody that are filmers and want to work with me and do some podcasts and stuff like that, I would love to meet them, talk to them, and figure something out, because I own all my own equipment. I have nice lenses. I've got the I don't even remember what it's called, but I have all the stuff that we need. I bought everything that the other company that was helping me used just so I could have my own gear. This is just straight off of my computer, so has a little hazy look. Anyways, see you guys when you're out in Long Beach. This guy sent me these hoodies. I'll tell you what, these are probably the best, longest lasting hoodies I've ever had. There's a few of you guys that have sent me some that have made it through hundreds of washes. So I really appreciate it. As far as all my sponsors I had, I've kind of pushed back a little bit. Without my car, there's not a lot I can do. When it comes to features, I passed a lot off to other car clubs. I'm not going to go put anybody on spot, but they know who they are. And I've always been that way. If it doesn't have to be my car club in the video, if I can make a connection for you guys and put you guys into something, I have no problem with that. So I want to touch a little bit on acquiring wealth, holding on to your wealth in the next video, because a lot of people ask me about that. But don't be fooled by Instagram. Instagram is the highlights. There's a lot of things behind the scenes that you don't see. Nobody's life's perfect. I know it may look like that on Instagram, but don't ever compare yourself to anybody else on there, because you are yourself, and that can get you into a weird state of mind trying to uh, compete with these people that you have no idea who they are. So, anyways, I'll answer these questions and then we will end this. Came here from Scott on Tape. Scott on Tape, that's my boy, man. I'd love to see him next time he's in LA. That guy's always on something cool. It's been a few weeks ago. Yeah, Valdemir, I know who it is, Vlad. You always explain yourself. You're only my Valdemir. You're my only Russian homie with that name. I always know who you are. You've been at my house. You've been up to my other house. We're homies. Come on, bro. I know who you are. Good to see you. Yeah, man. Ethan, it's been a while. I've kind of laid back. I've been focused on trying to get things done with the car. Uh, I know it's cool to chat up with you guys and stuff like that. But when I get on here, I like to introduce you guys to other riders that maybe you haven't seen, take you on a ride in my car, show you something new and cool in my car. I'm not that interesting. My car is the real interesting part of the whole situation. I don't have a lowrider, but loves cars and wrenching. JJ, how far do you live? Are you at? Oh, I'm a female, by the way. Well, that's even cooler. I love seeing it. We have a few out here. Misha, Georgia, um, 13th Street Customs. I don't know her name, but there's quite a few. Kay from the Hop Shop. There's a lot of girls out here that turn wrenches and put in work, and I have nothing but respect for you. But if you live close and you ever want to help me work on my car, I'd love to have the help. We have 59 and 69 Cadillacs. I love Caddies as well. Nothing like riding in class. Me, I'm just a Chevy boy. I love the Impala. I've considered buying something in the meantime just to kind of hold over my fix, but nothing feels right to me unless it's 60, 61, 62, 63, or 64 Impala. For me, it just ain't me, you know. But now, if I do find a complete steal on like a Regal with pillow tops already juiced or something, Christmas time's coming around, and I know money's been crazy for everybody. I myself, some of my friends up in companies, some of my friends all walks of life have kind of felt this year. And I don't get into politics. I could care less. No politicians ever showed up at my house and mowed my yard or done anything for me other than collect taxes. So, I don't really get into that. I just kind of live my life based on one foot in front of the other. Anyways, I'm glad I was able to reach out to you guys. If there's any questions whatsoever, don't hesitate to hit me up. I answer everybody back. It may take me a day or two, but I'll get back to you. My Instagram is Long Beach underscore Lloyd. And if you guys want to go ahead and subscribe over there for the giveaway, you can. The car should be done or close to done around New Year's ish, is what I'm told. And I'm going to get it back. I'm still going to put a Dakota Digital dash on there, a new top. And right now I'm debating, since I'm going this far, it's $1,700 to chrome out my rack. And it's not like I just have that to throw, but I'm eventually going to do it. I'm going to do it before the build is finished, just not today. But I wanted to update you guys on the build, the car club. If I missed anything, I'm sorry. I get so many questions. I just wanted to get on here and try to get back onto YouTube. It took me like 45 minutes to even get back into it because it's been so long since I've been on here. But everyone, have a great week. Um, like I said, reach out to me if you need to, and we'll see you around. Long Beach, baby.